one little strand of hair is bothering the hell out of me. Hello, everybody. It's stream time. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you guys stopping by. And it's time. I've called it Mr. Sandman. Why Mr. Sandman? Well, because Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover, and then tell him that his lonesome nights are over, Mr. Sandman. I'm so alone, don't have nobody to call of my own. Please turn on your Please turn on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream.
Streaming Dauntless, MR Sandman, bring me a dream.
Okay. I had to read the lyrics because I couldn't remember the whole first part of the song, but it's okay. By the way, I don't own that song, and Mr. Sandman is originally sung by the Chordettes, and that's like, what, 1954. Don't own the songs, don't own the rights, but I sang it anyways, because it's from me, and my voice, I own it, and I can sing whatever song I want to. Tell that to YouTube, though. Anywho, let's play Dauntless. I was trying to make an intro that was more like, I don't know, fun, upbeat, and unique. Plus, it's not something I listen to on the daily. But I've heard the song before, as everybody else has. Just change the lighting a little bit, because I switched it. And my microphone has picked up the audio from what I just said and echoed a little bit. I do apologize. And I also apologize that I keep fiddling with my hair because my hair keeps getting caught in my headphones. So yes, I haven't played Dauntless in a while. We've been playing Borderlands and every other game, but I've completely neglected Dauntless. So we're going to do this game until we are sick of other games. I have no room on my PlayStation. I need to get an external hard drive, and it looks like we are already in another season. Yes, because Valentine's Day was the last time we were here. And let's see what they have to offer this season. Everybody, I hope you had a good day today. I know the weekend is sadly over, so staying up all night is no longer an option, but it's okay. You'll be able to next week. I hope you have a good day at school tomorrow for those who do have school, and I hope you have a nice and caffeinated day at work tomorrow if you have work. I don't know what that is. These are all part of the punk thing. Oh, I guess the punk... I guess the cyberpunk thing came out last spring, so I'm not surprised that they're trying to advertise it again this spring. But you would think by now that they would have something... Oh, that looks kind of cool, actually. I don't know, you would think by now they would have something new for spring. Nope. If you notice, I'm kind of squinting a little bit because I can't read. I'm like, I gotta find my glasses. But I don't know where them are. So I'm gonna try my best not to squint and look like a bullfrog. We have a friend request by Big Beast. Accept friend invite. Oh, JB is on here too. Accept friend invite. Alright, cool. For some reason my channel's frozen. I can't type for the life of me.
Hello everyone. Welcome.
Now I know it's still early, so we don't have too many people here, but I'm sure as the stream progresses, we will have more people here. It is also Sunday, and people do have school and work tomorrow. So again, we're left off with we're playing Dauntless instead of Warzone, because we did a lot of Warzone yesterday. I played Warzone all night. We've been playing a lot of Borderlands and other games too, and it's time to go back and go into the other games that I haven't been on in a minute. So, let's do that. Play at your own pace with private hunts for the hunting grounds. Arriving in update 1.55. Is that now? I don't think it says. It says coming soon, starting this Thursday, March 11th. Queue up for a private hunt on any grounds island. Oh, okay. Unlike public hunts, private hunts let you control who play. To win, whether that means going alone or teaming up with a few trusted friends, is entirely up to you. Private hunts are also a great opportunity for you to practice your skills against difficult behemoths or explore an island on your own pace. Available now, private hunts are already available for escalation and trials. To start one, select the hunt that you're wanting to go up to and press private hunt button. Press the private hunt button at the bottom of the screen. I need to find my glasses. I can't read shit. Alright, cool. So now we can have private hunts, I suppose. Yep. All these are here. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to squint so much. I gotta find my glasses. I hate this. I feel like Velma. I'm like, stop. I can't find my glasses. Like, I literally feel like Velma. And they were right here, and I have no idea where the hell they went. Hold on, let me check my purse. Never mind, they were in my purse. I just don't know where my lens cleaner is now. But, you know, it's fine. You solve one problem, and you get a different handicap. Okie dokie. Glasses are fingerprints all over the place. Alright. Do I have lens cleaner to clean off my glasses so I can see what I'm ducking doing? Sometimes my life is full of flaws. It's okay, I'll just deal with blurry glasses. Oh my god, I'm still complaining. I should have did this already. A long time ago. I'm just so unprepared. So unprepared. I wonder if I put the lens cleaner with the camera. Or is the Windex still here? Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Windex works just as well. Alright, so now we got the glasses on. And we're ready to play. Especially when there's a game where there's a lot of reading I have to do. I need them the most. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my hair too much. It's getting stuck inside the... I'm done complaining. Anyways, game time. Now I can see, and I'm not squinting anymore. So yesterday was totally an exciting day. We had kittens born. Hubby was here, and it was just a good day. Now it's quiet. Cats are all sleeping. The kittens are still here right next to me. And by the way, I will be showing those who missed seeing the kittens yesterday, I will be showing them again today. Except this time, instead of me putting the camera on the floor and filming them inside the nest, after them being just born, I will actually be able to pick them up today. But I'm only going to show one, not all. Because I don't want to stress them out. I'm not going to hold a clump or a handful of baby kitties in my hand. It's too dangerous and it's not good. So I'll hold the one and I'll show you guys the one and that'll be it. So was there a new outfit? Or is that under the, maybe inventory? No, I was just inventory. I meant store. Hunt pass. Because I still had a huge chunk of the hunt pass to do. So what's going on? Hold on. Store. The characters are different. There's just one little strand of hair that's tickling me in my eye. Even though I put I'm still squinting. It's okay, I don't really want to read anything. But I did want to show go. Interesting. I don't really... You can... I always keep hitting the wrong button. I don't want tonics, but once I buy all 3 of these, then... Not seeing
What
anything
you
that I
playing?
like. We are playing Dauntless.
Dauntless for now.
So, isn't there... Okay, so every time I go to see what the new
For how long?
Haunt Pass is...
Likely an hour then switching games.
Oh, that's because we're not done with the season yet. But this one says 31 days. And I could have sworn I already finished the season.
Well, I'll probably be on all night.
Yeah, there's only this one. Interesting. I thought it would have been done by now.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later then.
Yeah, no, it's okay. That's good. I'm glad that this mission hasn't
Okay.
changed yet. And all the rumors are gone for him.
Oh, you'll be back. Of course.
He doesn't even have a story. I don't think I need tonics.
Oh, so good to see
I
you,
don't have any
sweetie.
quests with her either. We haven't had a quest with any of tonics or Strega in a long while, but they do keep updating and changing everything. I do need stamina. In this appointment, in this game, stamina is always a freaking important thing that we need. I'll buy these diet pylons, but
I'll be seeing you, sweetie.
Where the hell is it? It's the movie theater one. I thought there was a thingy over here. Or did I walk by it? No, no snakes. Alright, never mind. Oh, it's over here. Yay. Oh, we glitched the game out doing that. I love how the trees are shaking, but there's no wind. Sorry, I like to stop and admire the game sometimes. Yeah. Interesting. So, huh. Twitch is... Every time I come on here, sometimes Twitch runs perfectly fine, while other times Twitch just crashes all the time. It makes no sense to me. And now I'm wondering if I should just... Freaking... What? I can't... What the hell is going on? My followers... Come on now. It makes me feel like it's my computer. But it's not, because the whole thing's running. It's just the video feed. Which makes no sense. Whatever. Hopefully someday everything will be fixed and I won't have to worry about it. I wish they had something other than cells in these things, but they only give you cells. Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's snowflakes around this area too. You gotta walk around the gazebo. Like I said, I know Dauntless isn't exciting. Oh no! That was a complete accident. Apparently I have another... Oh, just step in the grill! Step in the grill! What is that? Oh yeah, that's right, it's the big cat. I don't think I've unlocked any of the escalations yet.
A moment, Slayer. Can you face the storm?
Do I even have it? Oh. I only have 90. I'm literally 10 off.
May you find inner strength.
Where'd you go?
What's up?
I thought
Fair
there was gonna be more in the mission. I can't remember who was associated with this. I think it was Arkham and the sacred person. It's fine. It's almost... It's fine. Oh, he's offline. I don't think... Nope. And I can't even... Oh, there it goes. My friends list freezes, and I'm wondering if it freezes for anybody else. That letter is over here towards this way. Oh, back into the planet. You can't go through the planet. It's a hologram. If we are still on this season, how come I don't see this season's stuff? Did I even unlock? I like the... The wind doesn't quite match up with the flags and the way the trees are moving outside. I just realized. Alright, I'm done. I'm done dawdling. Let's go find a hunt. While we're waiting for that, let's go to the thingy, open up another core. Did I not find it? I don't know which one I want to do. Sorry, I'm just reading. So, I need insulation. You can still... Why are these all... I want to do... I guess I leveled up enough where it doesn't say hard anymore. What is this, a shroud? I have to do this wearing the visage of swords. I mean, thorn. Yeah, we'll go with the shroud. We're here. You know what? Let me do something for all of you. It's a dark and fiery place in there. What in the world? Ow. Ow. What the hell? Well, I was healing him. Why is he so strong? Dude, ow! Aw, dude. Ah, stop it. No! He messed up my special. I went to go freaking dodge. Try something else. What? I hit the wrong
1 viewers
button.
in viewer list but 142 viewers. Cracked Bubo. LOL. Actually, you're wrong. In streaming on PS4. Most of my views are from the PSN network. I don't use any bots and I don't care for them. I was thinking same thing 100 dailies on Dauntless.
Why does everybody keep coming in here and saying that? I don't use any bots. I'm on the PlayStation 4. And you can look on the PlayStation Network yourselves. There are people that watch me on PlayStation Network. I don't even know how you even use a bot anyways from PlayStation. I don't have a computer.
Cause Dauntless don't be popping like that.
Okay, but that's fine. That's what your opinion is. And Dauntless is not... No, it's not a big game like you think, like all the other ones are. But you can't use a bot on the PlayStation. I don't have this attached to any computers at all. So... think what you want, I guess. I don't have a PC, and the only time I've ever heard of bots is usually on PC. I use my PlayStation 4 and my tablet. That's it. It's not even connected to each other. Damn it, you!
Must be a glitch I don't know.
It's not a glitch. I'm on the PlayStation Network. I just started streaming, and I don't know. It just bothers me because I actually do come in here, I mind my business, and I really do try to talk to people, and I type in the chat, and I communicate with everybody as much as I can. I'm trying my very best to be normal and do everything the right way. But every time I come on here and do whatever I want to, I always get people in here once in a while that like to say things like that, and I just don't understand why that is when I'm not doing anything wrong. And I've asked other people, especially a friend of mine, and he said that he even looked it up himself. Most of the people that watch my stream are on the PlayStation Network. It doesn't always necessarily mean everybody comes from Twitch. And a lot of them are from, apparently, other countries. But I'm an honest person and I'm an honest streamer, so if you think that way, then that's your opinion. But I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm not doing. And I'm definitely not doing that. But you're more than
No, you're not
welcome
doing
to...
anything wrong. Many ways to get views.
You're more than welcome to sit here and join me and chat with me if you want. I don't mind the company. I enjoy the company. It just hurts when people come in here and say things like that. Not to mention, I do share my link on, I share my links on my Instagram, and I share my links on Twitch, and I give out my links whenever I'm in chat rooms and stuff like that, so that also helps.
I'm sure you have views in many different sources. These are.
I drop my links everywhere I am online, so I do everything the right way. But I 100% guarantee you I do not use any bots at all.
Bored
I'm on the
people, I used to stream.
PlayStation. Yeah, exactly. That's why on my channel I always say, let me cure your boredom. And I try to play different games too. Like I only started off with Dauntless tonight because I hadn't played it in a while. And when I first came online, there was literally only maybe the most 4 people here. And I haven't said anything. I've
Yeah,
just
I've
been
never
sitting
seen you
here
before. That's all.
quiet.
Dauntless is a small community. That's why people are saying things. You're not doing anything wrong.
No, I know. I just wanted to let you guys know that that's not what I'm doing. And I know Dauntless is a small community. I try to play things that other people don't play. Because I feel like if I'm playing the same games that everybody else plays, then nobody's gonna come here. It's like, oh, this game again. Like, imagine playing a game, or no, imagine going on TV, or going to watch TV, and you're flicking through the channels, and you're like, okay, Powerpuff Girls, Powerpuff Girls, okay, Game of Thrones, okay, Powerpuff Girls. Is there anything else on? I try to play other games that nobody's playing, so that way there's always something different to watch. And also, I like to give the smaller games a chance, because hell no, I'm not doing that one. I give smaller games a chance because nobody plays them, they don't get a lot of attention, and the developers actually put time and effort in these games, so that way they try to get people to play them. But most of the time when I'm on here, the most people I get are like maybe 4 or 5 views. And then randomly I'll get a bunch of people that just show up out of nowhere. Sometimes I get raided by the bigger channels and it slowly starts to go
That's
down.
why you should stream what you want and cause it small.
Exactly. Exactly. But I do try to encourage people to talk to me. Every so often I'll look at the chat and I'll type something in. I'm trying to do everything the right way. I was just talking online earlier with everybody when I found out there's a Stream Elements app that they're working on, a mobile app. It hasn't been officially released yet, but it's on the Google Play Store. And it's in, what is it called? Early access right now. So I was using that and I tested it out earlier just to see what it was about, and I was on Instagram using it live on Instagram, telling people about it. Or not Instagram, I'm sorry, Twitch. I was using it live on Twitch earlier, telling everybody about it, trying to get it out there to tell everybody, you know, Stream Elements has a mobile app now, so try to see if you want to use it, see if it fits your fancy, you know. And then I went on Instagram and told my Instagram followers about it. So I do little things like that. I also talk about how I help homeless people out. Like today earlier, I went and got some food, and I'm not wearing the right build. Nope, I'm wearing the wrong build. I went and bought some food and water, and I gave it to people in my
The
community.
thing is, people forget the main thing of a streamer.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. And all these big name streamers, I'm pretty sure they do a lot of other things too that they're not supposed to do, and that's why they're so popular. But I've been watching my numbers go up, down, since I started. And I actually am trying to build my own community the way you're supposed to. And if everybody did everything the right way on Twitch, instead of being impatient and doing this whole bot thing and trying to get famous that way, then to me it's kind of pointless. Because then what is it for? What do you gain out of it? It's like doing a test.
Chat has people that don't chat, just watch.
Exactly. A lot of people do just watch. Like before I started streaming, I was watching everybody on the PlayStation Network.
As much as I love Dauntless, I will say it's pretty dead now. It's just the same people streaming it. I've had like 6 mouths of it and just popping.
Yeah. Exactly. But I love Dauntless. I'll still play it. And every so often when they come out with new stuff, people do come back and play the game. It's just, it's not as exciting as, you know, let's say Borderlands or Red Dead Redemption or...
I'm on PS4 watching.
There you go. See, you're one of my people that come on PlayStation and watch. But I envy all the other streamers that I see on Twitch, and they have like thousands of views and people here, and they're all chit-chatting and talking to each other, and maybe someday I'll get there, but for now I'm just taking what I got. Saying hello to whoever stops by, and when they leave, okay, have a nice day. Come by and see me again.
Is that game cross-platform?
Dauntless? I believe so, yeah. It's console and PC. I don't know if they have it for Xbox. I know that it's PlayStation and computer. But I'm not sure if they have it for... You know, I think I'm getting my ass kicked too much. I just don't know if they have it for, Xbox.
Other person.
Hold on, 1 second.
I've seen you before. Why I had to say something when I saw .n. For your information, people in chat can bait and bot you. It's normal on Twitch. Don't worry, I see it all the time.
Am I in chat? Bot? Can you? They can wait. Hold on. People in chat can view bots. You, it's normal. You see? Oh. Yeah, I didn't know any of that. I'm like completely clueless. I even asked. I was like, how can you put bots on a PlayStation? Like, how do you even how do you even do that anyways? Do you download it, or what do you do? See, I don't even know how it freaking works.
They have it, but I don't know. If cross-platform Xbox to PS4. You can get bait and botted. People do it a lot nowadays.
Well, yeah, like, I know a lot of times some people... the thing that I don't like is it's already happened to me once. I was here playing a game, I was happy, enjoying myself, I didn't have that many people here. Maybe I was excited because I had 20 people here, and it was like the most I ever seen. 20 people in here. And then I got raided, and they brought in... I don't know how, but they brought in... I had 2,000 people in my stream on Twitch, and I was just
by the way,
flabbergasted.
PS4, 5, PC, Xbox.
I was
Working
just
again.
sitting there and my mouth was like, 2,000 people? What? I had 2,000 people in my stream, and I found out it was a troll. And it was just so mean. It was so mean to do. I just... Because after they came in, they, like, left
My epic
immediately.
name.
And I was just sitting there like, what the hell? I was like so excited because I thought I was actually getting real people in, and he actually had just, it was him and a bunch of fake people. So it's so mean that people, the bigger streamers on here, like to pick on the little streamers, and it sucked. It really sucks. Why is this saying too easy? Did they make it easier now? Because I kept getting my ass kicked. Man. But to be honest with you, I have a bunch of followers. I don't know how I gained them, but people come in, they follow, but I only have like one subscription. And then the only reason why I have the one subscription is because it was a friend of mine that I've known
Yeah, 9
for
times out of
years.
10 big streamers with 20k, a good 5k will be bots. It's just facts.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, oh, I'm gonna rate this little person, and then none of them are gonna be real because you're like, oh my god, hey, thanks for stopping by, and then you fix yourself up and you're all excited, and then they just, within 2 seconds, they're all gone. They all leave. When he leaves, they all leave. So it's like, it's mean. It's cruel. It's really cruel. And I saw a YouTube video of this guy who was donating, like, he donated, what was it, $1,100 to this girl who was streaming, and it turned out to be a troll. Like, she started crying because she was all excited. She was really grateful. She was thankful, and she said thank you very much. And it was fake. Like, he donated it, and then he ended up, like, taking it all out. Or, I think there's a way you do it, and then you cancel the subscription or something like that before it goes through.
Have you ever seen a stream with over 1k views but like 4 people chatting?
Actually, I have. Because I was one of the 4 people chatting. But, I can't remember who it was. This was like a long time ago. And I've had it happen to me too, where I see like a bunch of people in here all the time and nobody really talks.
That's a botted stream.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I was wondering that, and I'm like, I was writing in the chat, like, over and over again. I was like, hey, don't be shy. Come in here. Say hello. Talk a little. And then I'm like what you see, you know, give a follow and whatever, and nobody said anything. A few people would say something, but I also understand, okay, so when you're on the PlayStation Network and you do have real people watching you from the PlayStation Network, it is really difficult to type when you're on the PlayStation, so that's what I also took in consideration. Because when you're on PlayStation and you're writing something, let's say, let me open up this thing, and I go down to, hold on, my big head's in the way. You go into this thing, and you write a message, you have to sit here and one by one, you know, do this, like, hello, you know, and it's annoying. So I don't blame people who are in the PlayStation Network watching other people and they don't want to write anything, because you actually have to sit there. Exactly. You have to sit there and write one letter at a time. Just unless you have like a text chat thing that goes on your PlayStation pad, which are also
Maximum
terrible.
I meant LOL.
Max, no, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. It's just so annoying. So I don't blame the people, like what they do on when you're on PlayStation, which they give me that kind of appreciation. If they can't or don't feel like texting in the chat, they always just end up giving me a follow, which is telling me that they're real people, they're real gamer tags, and they're actually interested in me. So that's another way I know that I'm getting real followers.
Streamer with 40k dailies for the 5 months. I was there, not one chatter in the chat room.
That is suspicious as hell. At least I know when I see like a bunch of people here, that's when I know that, you know, some of them are actually real and they're here. But most of the time I know they come from the PlayStation Network and they don't have a keyboard. They can't chat. It's not that easy. But they do end up following me. So that's also reassuring. So that's all that happens here. So yeah, on my channel you'll see people watching me but nobody talking. But if I was on PC, it would probably be a lot different. Because on PC, you have people that are watching you from all over the place, and yeah, people will chat. People are going to talk to you because you're on PC. And you don't have the PlayStation Network to rely on you, but you also have a lot less people there because you only have your computer to rely on you. My friend, Reaper Spawn, on his channel, he's a PC player, and he doesn't get a whole lot of people on his channel watching, but he does get everybody talking. Everybody that's there is talking because they're all on computer too. It's one of those pros and cons of PC versus console. You know what I mean? So always take in consideration that a lot of times if you're on the PlayStation and you have a console streamer, most of their viewers are on their streamer network, and not everybody's going to talk because they're not on a computer. And we don't have a chat system set up like that. I don't know about the PlayStation 5. I don't know what they have for that, so I don't know. But as I know for right now, Xbox One and PlayStation 4, we don't have keyboards, so... But I do get followers. People who watch me from PlayStation Network, they follow me all the time. And that's how I know and reassure myself that I know that I have real people watching me. But it is suspicious when you have like 5,000 people watching you and not one person is talking. That's crazy.
Bots can be programmed to follow streams, by the way. Most of my viewers were in Europe when I streamed.
Oh yeah? See, I didn't think of that either. I completely missed that part. They can really do that? That's crazy. But not on PlayStation, though.
And other sources.
Oh, really? See, that was my next question. Well, damn. So much for the reassurance.
On all platforms.
Well, the other thing that helps is that I do get... Oh, shit. I do get messages. I do end up playing with people. Like last night, I had people in here and I ended up adding them to the game I was playing and we ended up playing together, so that also helps me too, especially when
my response was for what I was talking about.
What were you? I'm sorry. I'm going by what I'm hearing. I don't know if I got your response right away. What were you talking about? I apologize. Because I'm looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the tablet. My bad. Oh, no!
No worries. I can't tell who was talking, I was listening to the auto reader. Sorry.
Oh, did they bail?
A very simple code will get bots to chat very basic strings of words and follow.
Yeah, see, I don't think I have any of that going on here, because that seems like a lot. Because everybody that ends up following me ends up playing with me on PlayStation, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Especially when it comes to, like, Warzone.
Yeah, lockdown be crazy lol, people doing crazy shit lol.
Yeah. I can't wait till all this is over, to be honest. I'd like to be able to go out and... My idea I have would be to, like, have flyers and, like, do it the old school way. Flyers, posters, business cards. Be like, hey, I'm a streamer. Take this card. Visit me. Kill City Kitty, you know? Or put up a flyer like you have a band or something. It's just like, hey, follow me or visit me on this site and Kill City Kitty, you know? I feel like getting your name around would be easier during through word of mouth versus having to rely 100% on the internet. But that's because I grew up in a completely different generation where we had to do that, especially being a musician and have been in a band. Like, I don't know how many bands. Woo! Oh my goodness. It's just, I know that was so much easier than the internet a long time. Well, it was more difficult, but it was more reliant than the internet was back then, especially when you live near a college community, which I live near a bunch of colleges. I have Yale, I have UConn, I have forgot the other one at the moment. But being that I live literally very close to Yale University, I could just post a bunch of flyers over in the college bulletin board and get my name out there too, because those people come from all over the world. Colleges have students that come from all over the world. So if you ever wanted to try to get your name out there, especially when you live by a library too, get all the people in your town, you can get your name out there in so many other ways other than using bots. That's what I
used to work
do.
at Yale back in early 2000s.
Work at Yale? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I used to live in New Haven back in the early 2000s, 2006, I believe. Between 2002 and 2006, I was in New Haven. So I was
Yale
around Yale. I was around Yale Oh yeah. Yep. I used to admire the Yale students out there too. Because the college, if you have ever been, and as you said, you've worked there, so you've seen it. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. All the old buildings, all of them, they're so gorgeous. I used to just envy everybody that goes to school there because they got to be inside those beautiful buildings. And I loved going there on Halloween because Halloween, they always have a Halloween haunted house event. So you actually got the opportunity to go inside and get the Halloween tour. Beautiful place. Beautiful college. I would have loved to be able to go to Yale. But unfortunately, I'm not rich or smart enough to get into it, so.
COVID from other regions will be spreading around the world. One as it is being controlled in your part of the world, the other strains of COVID. Yay, I seen a couple that was together for over 3 hours lol.
Yeah, I know. I know. And COVID in the U.S. is gonna be swimming around for a long time because we have so many damn hard-headed Americans. I ain't wearing a mask. You're violating my rights. Those people.
Some are smart but no common sense.
Oh my God, you're telling me. Yo, let me tell you. Here we go. There is this lady that I see. She's working in the store. Okay? And everybody's wearing a mask and whatever. She had on one of those plastic cover things. The shield masks. Now, I get you don't want to wear a mask, but those things don't help at all. Because if you sneeze, you get it on the glass, and then as soon as you sneeze, it goes underneath and out and back into the world. So it serves no purpose. The fact that they allowed her to go to work wearing that stupid thing was so ridiculous. It wasn't even funny. And then you have people who are going around wearing plastic bags on their heads. First of all, what? Do you know what happens when a plastic bag gets stuck around your head, for one? There's nowhere to breathe in a plastic bag. Why are you putting plastic bags on your... Why? You can suffocate yourself. You'd rather suffocate yourself than to wear a mask? I live around a community of, I'm not letting COVID ruin my summer vacation. I'm not letting COVID ruin my birthday. You know, whoa, why am I running in the air? What happened? What stairs am I flying? What is going on? Hold on a minute, I'm having a moment.
Yay club, I worked for offered shields cause apparently. Then one is the US have it in control. COVID from Russia moves in, you will need to make new vax lol.
So many people here that are like, oh, there's no laws, I'm not breaking any laws, I'm not doing anything wrong, go ahead. Why am I walking in the air? Alright, well I'm definitely going to be clipping this. And it's like, they're going to end up making it a law, and if this is going to be something that's going to be a problem in the U.S., then the U.S. needs to make it a law. The fact that we're not enforcing it... I know it's a bug, it's a fun one. It's the first time I've ever seen it. The fact that they're not enforcing it on people is just... also ridiculous. And they should be enforcing it, but they're not. They're not enforcing it enough. And it should definitely be a law. And I don't know. Okay. I can't fight anybody. Alright. My game broke. It's okay. I'm just gonna float my way over here to combat, and it should be fixed. So let's see what happens when I
I'm
land.
surprised you could say it cause I'm seeing Pepalon.
Seeing people on what? The PlayStation Network?
The US are very powerful and good but very stupid. YouTube hide saying it.
Yes, I can agree. As an American and seeing everything myself, the United States is full of stupid people. Very, very stupid people. This guy has no arms. YouTube is saying it, you saying? Yeah, no, everybody wants COVID to go away. They want control of their lives. They want to be able to wear masks. They want everything to go back to normal. But nobody wants to do anything to keep it from happening so it can go away, so everything
The UK
could
also
go
very
back to
stupid but
normal.
back down to the way they run it.
Let's just put it this way.
Some streamers hide saying COVID.
Well, it's because everybody is sick of hearing it, and nobody wants to deal with the fact that we are dealing with something serious. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to hide it under the rug, sweep it under the rug, and never bring it up again. Out of sight, out of mind. Well, it's the way of life. It's too bad. This is what we're dealing with right now. And the fact that we have so many people who are, oh, I'm so sick of hearing it, I don't want to talk about it. These are things that we have to talk about. These are things that need to be talked about. These are things that we need to actually come together as a community and a species and actually sit down and talk about what we can do to make it go away. See, this is why history always repeats itself. Because we always end up with a group of freaking human beings that don't know how to listen to our past mistakes and learn from our past mistakes. How many times has the world had the bubonic plague? Oh, crying out loud. We've had the bubonic plague, not once, but I think 3 times in history. If I remember correctly, maybe twice. I know we've had it at least twice. But I want to say there was a third one. It wasn't as big as the first one. But we had it in England, and we've had it in the United States. And I'm pretty sure there was the plague in China, too. But those were centuries ago, and yes, the plague is still around, but it's not life-threatening as it was before, because people back then actually listened and did something about it, and eventually got rid of it. The only problem is, the only reason why it ended up going away is because everybody that had it died off. And the ones that survived didn't want nothing to do with it, and at the time, we lived in a place where people didn't live so close to each other, so that actually benefit too. So when the plague was going around, people could actually literally pack up their stuff and just go out into the country and spread away from each other and not be around other human beings for years. You can't do that now. We all live too close to each other. We all go to stores, we all go to parties, we all go to frickin' Walmart and stand in line not 6 feet apart from each other. So things are different. You can't just pack up and leave and separate from each other for years, because unfortunately we have to pay for things now, and everything belongs to everybody else. So unless you have money and have a cottage someplace in the woods where you can hide from people, we're not going to have that opportunity to get away from people. So we have to do this. Sanitize your hands, wash your hands. First of all, washing your hands should be always the thing that you do. Washing your ass should be always a thing to do. Sanitary and human hygiene, personal hygiene, should be a thing to do. That is the most basic thing that you could do, and it is common sense. The fact that there are so many Americans out there, so many human beings out there, I should say, that do not wash their goddamn hands or their ass is very concerning.
Clean your glasses.
My glasses? Wait, my glasses? Or are you talking about in general? There's just so many people that just, they don't clean themselves. They don't, it's just, come on now. It's concerning. It's concerning. I have sanitizer in my car. I have sanitizer in my house.
In the US, the people so stupid they think there is 1,000,000,000,000 genders, and if you do not use the gender they want you to, they think it's a had.
Oh
No,
my
not you in general,
god.
LOL.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait, my glasses are dirty? No, I know what you mean. Damn it. The gender thing, I'm not gonna say too much because of the world we live in, but that pisses me off the most. How dare you assume my gender? Like, I am all for the gay community. I am all for, God, why am I'm all for rights and identity, and I'm all for, you know, living the way you want to. I'm all for it. Pro you, pro choice, pro everything. I'm pro choice, everything. I agree with the fact that, okay, if you're a man and you want to be a woman, then be a woman. If you're a woman and you want to be a man, then be a man. But now, when I go and fill out a job application somewhere, and I get, are you a man, a female, or do not choose to say, or transsexual, or what is it? Asexual, I don't know. There's so many
I support
options.
LGBTQ, but I never heard these terms. Sorry, but not.
It's okay. It's just, okay. In the beginning, let's say in the early 2000s, this is before, you know, gay marriage was accepted and stuff like that. I was one of those people who were rooting for them to, you know, if you love somebody, get married. Who are we to stop somebody from wanting to do what they want to do, you know? I'm all for it. You know, the community and what they want to do. You can't stop somebody from loving what they love. You can't stop somebody from liking what they like. You can't stop somebody from being attracted to what they're attracted to. That's human nature. We want what we want. The heart wants what it wants. That's fine. I'm all for it. I'm all rooting for it. But I feel like the second everybody got their way, then it turned into, well, if you're not in my community or in my choice of decision or on my side, then you're an enemy type thing. And it just bothers me because now that community that we supported and rooted for so much for them to have what they want and live the way they want to, they became exactly everything that they hated. Does that make sense? It's like being the fat girl, and you used to be sweet and a loving person, but then the fat girl became the hot girl, and then the hot girl became just like the other people. I won't date anybody that's fat kind of type person. But you were fat too at one point. You became everything that you hated. Like, does that make sense? Now, if you're a man that wants to be a woman, or if you're a man that likes dressing up in women's clothing, I'm all for that. But the fact that you can't even go to the bathroom, as a female, I don't feel comfortable with a man being in a bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay? As a female, I don't feel comfortable having a man in the bathroom. And there's a lot of reasons for that.
Death does.
There's a lot of reasons for that. For one, women bring their children in the bathroom. Okay? Little girls go to the bathroom by themselves. Females who have history with, you know, the big R word, being sexually assaulted and all that stuff, have had sexual abuse in their past, they don't want to have that security taken from them, you know? So there are cases showing up all over the world because of this, well,
Thank you,
I should
exactly.
be allowed to use the bathroom because I feel I should be unidentifiable. Of a man going into the bathroom, not dressed like a woman, but because he wants to be in the bathroom. Well, so there are cases all over the world where that same man who wants to just walk into the women's bathroom was going around hurting women and hurting little girls because nobody's saying anything about there being men in the bathroom because they're afraid of saying anything at all because of this whole don't assume my, situation type thing. And it's so sad and disgusting to me because it shouldn't be like this.
That's fine if a man thinks he is a female. The problem is when they think I should too.
Exactly. But it's not the male and the female part that I'm concerned about. It's just there are men in the world, especially predators, who are dressing up as females to go hang out in the women's bathroom, and they're hurting the women that are going to the bathroom. That's why I don't think unisex bathrooms should be an option. And that's why I think that men should be in the men's bathroom and women should be in the women's bathroom. It has nothing to do with the gay community or whatever. Now, on the other level, if you are a man that does identify as a woman and you're not a predator, I still think that you shouldn't sit there and say things to... I'm trying to say this lightly without sounding offensive. Basically, everybody's getting their way too much, is what I'm trying to say. It all started off with being politically correct, and then everything just kind of went too far. You know what I mean? I'm also trying not to say too much without being offensive. But just because you are that way, like you said, just because you are that way doesn't mean the whole world has to, be on their knees and yes, be like that. Like it shouldn't be like that. That is the way they didn't want things to be. That is the way nobody wanted things to be. The whole point of the movements and saying a lot and fighting for rights was so that way everybody can be at peace. But what is the point? Get that power given to you. You use it
Yay, it's very
to
touchy
try to change the world the way you want it to be changed. It's like, alright, I got my way. What else can I do? Kind of thing. It's that mentality. You know what I mean? But I won't say too much.
Also in sports I do kickboxing, have done for 4 years. I now a man who is trans, has 6 FT 4195 pounds, very big and strong. He fights females in.
Yes, that's the other one that I don't like. That's the other one I don't like. I don't think any transgendered person should be in women's sports. Because naturally, a man is stronger than a woman. I don't care how many times a woman can lift weights. I don't care how many times a man can lift weights. A woman and a man will never be equal as far as strength goes. And even though you're transgender, you are still a man. You are still a man hitting a woman. That's just my opinion. You were born a man. Your hormones are artificial.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
But your blood and your DNA still says that you are a man. And you are still hitting a woman. I'm sorry. I know nobody wants to talk about that either, but it's just one of those things. And I know this is probably a topic that nobody likes to talk about. And like I said, I'm all for you know, I'm all with the community. I'm all for everything.
Also heard
I'm
about that in track.
pro everything, but certain things should never be. Things are the way they are for a reason, and certain things should just be the way they are. Yeah. Now, I know that there are women that are girls. Some girls want to play male sports in school, like the high school girls. They want to play male football. I'm okay with that because I don't like the way they put together female football. They call it powder puff, which is stupid. The name in itself sounds stupid. They call female football in high school powder puff, and it doesn't even look the same, which is so stupid. And there are girls that actually want to play real football, like the real sport. I'm okay with that. I understand that reason, but there's also the thing as far as strength goes. But then again, they make the equipment pretty strong. I don't know. Sports is kind of
I think
iffy.
they can be actual all-female football league.
If they, okay, so instead of, okay, so the girls want to play the way the boys play, basically. That's what that's about. So instead of making this bullshit sports for girls, calling it powder puff and changing the rules and making it really, really feminine, why don't they just make the female why don't they just make the female football game
Would be a fun
like,
at WNBA, it's amazing.
just like the male football game? Like, why does it have to be called powder puff? Why don't we just call it female football? You know, why the different name? Why the different rules? Just make it like the boys' game. Make every sport the same, like all sports. Don't give it different names because it's different genders. Like female basketball. Female basketball is the same as male basketball, so why can't female football be the same as male football? Female UFC is the same as the male UFC, so why does, like, what does it matter? Girls want to play male football because they want to play the game like the guys do. That's what that's about. Everybody thinks that it's because they want to be with the dudes, but it's really because the female football games are so feminine.
There's a female NFL, but they
It's
wearing
almost
bikinis.
as if it's fake. Yeah, exactly. No girl wants to. There's no, like, it just bothers the hell out of me. The way the uniforms are made, like female wrestling, the way the uniforms are made, the way all that stuff is. Make it like the normal sport. Give them the same protection. Give them the same, you know, rules. Don't give them the bullshit. And maybe nobody will want to try to do the impossible.
My mouth dropped cause I thought I was gonna see hitting butt. Lol.
Oh my goodness. Oh, where the hell did Nasher come from? Yeah, some of the sports for females are really ridiculous. And stupid. The other question that came up to my attention, I know this is probably like a pointless one. Probably a pointless question. But how come when you work at Hooters, why do you always have to wear tight clothing and mini shorts? Why can't, if you work at Hooters, Why can't you wear a normal shirt and pants if you want to? I get Hooters, you know, the innuendo and stuff, but I think there was a girl that wanted to work at Hooters, but she wasn't comfortable about the uniform. But yet, these same people that work at Hooters, they know what Hooters is about.
No, it's
And
about the
then
LGBTQ saying men and
there's
females are
the
same gender
sexual
bond rather than
harassment
MMA
part
if
of
imagine
it.
Mike Tyson fighting, I don't know.
There's like the harassment part of it, of being a waitress. But then you're working at a place called Hooters where it's kind of welcomed. I don't understand why this place even exists, to be honest. Oh, yeah. MMA is... Oh my goodness. MMA is quite the sport in itself. That's a given. I don't... There's a lot. There's a lot of talk on my mind when it comes to certain things. Certain things I can't say here.
If you either other than sports, LOL.
Yeah. I don't know. This world is kind of a messed up place. It's either you win or you lose. There's no middle ground. It's like a catch-22 all the time, 24/7. Oh my god, I hate this freaking squirrel! I'm so glad you guys are here talking to me, though. I hope I'm not offending anybody. I'm not trying to. This is just conversation. You know, everybody has a right to their opinions and their thoughts. And a lot of times, if you want to talk to anybody, or if there's a subject that you feel is too sensitive, you can always talk about it here. It's debatable. Everything in life is debatable. Some things need to be talked about. And we don't sugarcoat anything here. So if you have any questions for me, I'm open to whatever you have to ask. I talk about anything and everything here, all within trying to be non-offensive. So once again, if there's a topic here that we're talking about that you find offensive, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just being very open and honest and genuine with all of you.
Congrats.
I don't even know who that is.
I'm so happy I
I don't even know who that guy is. Wait, they took his guns away? Like, did he do something? I need to be filled in on some information I do not know.
No, there he is.
Oh, you said I was a popular Dauntless streamer? I'm probably like one of the very few people who actually speak English or from the United States that still play this game. Oh, Yamini Sam! I'm sorry, I didn't read.
He broke a world record in running.
I was trying to read the name, but I thought, because we were talking about sports and stuff, I thought it was somebody from like the MMA or something. Why would they take his gun away? Well, he did kind of just shoot it off all the time. We're changing cartoons now? I'm not surprised.
Cause it's a kid's cartoon.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta understand too, when he was created, there was a really different time. That's what everybody seems to forget. These original cartoon characters and storybook characters and movie characters, these fictional characters came and were written at a different time in the world. So, okay, I get it. Gun violence, bad idea, but we also have to understand that they wrote them in like the 1940s, 1950s, 1930s. One of them.
I'm glad I showed my kids all the greats before all this.
Yeah. I'm glad I saw all the great Tom and Jerry talk because kids don't know what imagination is. That's the stuff that made me mad. They gave Tom and Jerry voices. I was like, no, they're not supposed to have voices. You're supposed to listen to the music and use your imagination as to what everything's about. Why are you giving them voices? Because kids can't. Oh, why don't they talk? I don't want to watch it because they're not talking. Why does everything have to have a voice? Kids don't have no damn imagination these days because we're taking it all away from them. You're not giving them room to think.
Back in the 90s we had Ollie G on TV. Do you think he would be played now in 2021? LOL.
Back in the 90s, we actually played board games together. We actually put puzzles together. When was the last time you saw a family get together and, hey, let's play Sorry, let's play Uno, let's play Scrabble. Oh, I can't go anywhere right now because I'm playing Uno with my mom. Like, come on now. I'm going to do all that stuff. If I ever have kids, I'm going to do all that stuff. I don't care. I don't want board games to be lost in the thrift store aisle, missing pieces where nobody will buy them. Boomer games. But it makes it sound so bad. Plus, honestly, Scrabble was the reason why, one of the reasons why is I learned how to spell complicated words. You sit there with your family, and you grab the good old dictionary, and you learn how to spell words. And you look in the dictionary to find a word, and that's what we did. That's how we learned the definitions to shit.
Including Monopoly.
Oh my god, I hate Monopoly. You can keep Monopoly. You can keep Monopoly. You can keep Monopoly. This is me playing Monopoly. Fucking taxes.
I play board games on PC, it's great.
See, if I play a board game, I think we've done this a couple of times where me and my boyfriend went out to Goodwill or something and looked for a board game to play. I don't want to play it on the computer. It's not the same. I actually like having the physical cards and pieces and
we used the debit card one, LOL.
And play it the real ones. I like playing Scrabble though. I miss playing Scrabble. If there's a game that I enjoyed playing with my mom back in the day, it was Scrabble. And Uno. I loved Uno. There's a debit card one? Like a board, like debit card Monopoly where you're on a board game, or like what? I've never heard of it. I learned something new today. Me and that guy just fell. Oh my god, I just did it again. Alright, I think I'm supposed to...
My best board game was Parcheesi.
Parcheesi. That is a name I haven't heard in so long. Oh my god.
I used to play out on the street as a kid. We went camping every weekend, played footballs all day, LOL.
We used to play out until the lights came on and we heard our mom yelling at us in the background. Time to come in! You can play outside till the lights turn on, then it's time to come in. Our cell
Yes.
phones was our mothers yelling in the background. It's like, and it's always funny when you go back and you look at it, and you're like, you see your childhood self playing, and you remember the sun going down, and then you hear everybody's parents yelling in the distance, Bobby! Jessica! Daniel!
Yay Monopoly Ultimate Banking.
I think our generation, us 90s kids, we were the last to have the best things. If we knew then what was to come,
The cars and cars machine
I
LOL.
probably would have like a genuinely what's the word I'm looking for? If I knew then what I know now, I probably would have embraced it a lot more. Knowing that all of it would go away, especially the colorful ketchup that we used to have. You know, the squeezable ketchup
Then my mate's mom would shack him in further, but
that
us all
used to
through
come in
LOL,
different
my day, just how
colors.
it was.
We had the purple one, the green one. When Go-Gurt came out. Oh yeah, my mom used to do that too. We would make food and the kids that lived next door from us, they would eat over too. They slept over all the time. If I remember I remember, because we lived literally like right next door from each other in our condos. So every weekend we slept over each other's houses, and our walls were so close to each other that we can hear each other in our apartments, and we would knock on the wall and talk to each other from the other side of the wall. And my mom would be like, "Who are you talking to?" It's like, Alex. Oh, okay. Or we would have the cups on the strings. Remember those? The little cups, the dicky cups in the strings. And we would just throw it to each other's windows. And that's how we talked until we got walkie-talkies for Christmas. Those things actually worked. That was surprising too. I think at one point we had a Barbie one. Barbie came out with their version of the talking cup. They actually made a phone-shaped cup thing. Or it was just a phone, and it was like a hollowed out rope, and it traveled our sound. And that's how we communicated. Yep, the house, the doors were never locked. You could just walk right in. I think we did that for like the longest time, up until 2000, I want to say 2010. 2010 was the last time that happened, because then something happened in Connecticut, here where I live. We had the Cheshire Home invasion, and ever since then we couldn't keep the doors unlocked anymore. Yeah, I can't see city kids doing that. I cannot see city kids doing that. Being a city kid, I would be too terrified to have my door unlocked. Because keep in mind, even though everything was great, keep in mind, even though everything was great in those times, the law was still very different. Police didn't care as much. You know what I mean? Somebody stole your purse, you know, they would, oh, we got a purse robber. What do you want us to do? We can't find him. You know, everything was different. Even though everything's a lot more lenient, security was a lot more lenient, the law was a lot more lenient too. Now everything's so tight, it's just, nobody can get through anything. You cannot slip through cracks anymore, that's for damn sure. You can't get away from robbing banks anymore, that's for damn sure. I'm not saying that it was a good thing to rob a bank. Don't make that sound like I was saying, oh damn, I wish I could have robbed the bank. I'm saying that the law is different now. And then everything changed for a reason. Especially leaving your doors unlocked. Your car doors unlocked, all of that. You didn't have to worry about that stuff because people were more trusting back then. You never thought your neighbors could rob you. You never thought your neighbors could hurt you. When you were in a tight community and everybody played with each other, you thought everybody was looking out for each other. Until one day somebody broke that trust and hurt somebody else forever. So that's when everybody started getting scared and locking their doors. But we did have the best time. We had the last of the best times. And I'm grateful that I had the childhood that I had. I really do. I am. These kids now have no idea. Yeah, they have their fancy cell phones and their fancy consoles and computers and all this cool stuff. But you know what? We had imagination. We had creativity. We had music. We had everything. We had good music. We had everything. Exactly. Mm-hmm. What I would give to have the simplicity of back in the day again. If we had, like, let's say, a week. If we had a week without computers, technology, and doing everything with your family. You know what the other thing is? What we don't have now? Being close to family. Back then, everybody was a lot closer to their family and their friends. Things were a lot more intimate. People actually talked to each other because it was the only way you can communicate with each other. There was no...
About the 90SLOL in not that old.
Oh. It's alright. I'm sure you've heard other people from the 90s talk about their experiences, and if you knew, if only you knew, if you had a taste of it, if you lived in it, you would probably rather be there, because it was a hell of a lot less chaotic than it is now. Everything was just simple. It was simple, it was quiet, it was normal. But now everybody is all about hip-hop and who can have the loudest sound system and who has the nicest things and who can be the most adult-looking young person. It seems like nowadays it's all about who can have the most drama. Whose life has the most drama?
From what I understand, the 90S was about drugs and breaking laws.
Well, I mean, I was young, so I didn't... I didn't know what drugs were. I was in the DARE program, okay, in the 90s. Alright, we were told not to have drugs. We had... What was it? The dog. Oh, what the hell is his name? Take a bite out of crime. We had him. We had spokespeople like that. And songs like, stop, don't touch, leave the area, tell an adult. You know, stuff like that.
I did DARE in school, LOL.
Yeah, we all graduated from the DARE program and we all ended up smoking marijuana later on in life. Hint, hint. Isn't that funny?
Rough and Supra.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Oh my god. I knew it was Mick something, but I couldn't remember his freaking name. Thank you. Oh yeah, and Smokey the Bear. We had Smokey the Bear too. I miss things like that. Because you know what? Even though as cheesy as they were, they actually... Aw, man. They actually taught us a lesson. They actually made us remember, you know? See? Like what I just did? I remembered what they told us. I remembered their catchphrases. I remembered all of that stuff. Now, there's nothing that catches me. I don't remember anything. Everything's CGI and computer animated, and I'm like, oh, it's just another computer thing. But I don't remember
The only
anything.
Smokey I know was in a movie with Ice Cube, LOL.
Oh my god. Really?
School isn't the same.
No, school is not the same. School is definitely not the same anymore. The first thing that I ever heard about that broke my heart was that they were removing the music programs from the schools. They took away home ec. They took away all those good programs that they actually need to keep in school. It seems like all the stuff that was meant that you're supposed to learn, things that you would actually take with you after you got out of school, they got rid of. Now, home ec should still be in school because it was more than just cooking. They taught you how to sew. They taught you how to write checks. They taught you how to balance checkbooks. They taught you how to, they taught you everything that you needed to know for home life. And they took that away. Without music, you don't have creativity. Without music is math. Without music, you don't know rhythm.
Teachers are younger, which is fine, but teachers need patience.
The teachers are younger, but these young teachers
Schools are a mess, they teach
don't know anything. These young teachers don't even know how to teach themselves a lesson. These young teachers are young kids themselves. So it's kind of hard having a young teacher teaching all these young kids when they're still kids themselves. I'm sorry, I don't think any of my teachers would take Facebook selfies of themselves drinking at a bar with their homegirls, hungover and going to work the next day. Okay, I don't think my young teacher...
Rappers are the teachers, LOL. Exactly.
Oh my god, it's chaotic. My old teacher, they were adults. Okay, they were women who were in their 40s and up, who were professional, who were drawn and driven to teaching children. They wanted nothing more than what was best for the students, and a lot of my teachers ended up paying out of their pocket.
They were substitutes, young teachers.
Yes, they were. They were the subs. Still in high school. The substitutes that didn't know anything. I don't know what your teacher taught you, so we're just gonna drew videos for today. Okay. You don't have to learn anything. Don't bother doing any classwork. I'm just gonna put on a movie. Alright, cool. That was my substitutes. I don't know. I learned a lot in my school. When I was in elementary school, they taught us a lot. They taught us how to use chopsticks. They taught us the Chinese
My mate's
New
left with his
Year.
teacher, no cap, LOL.
We had something called field day at the end of the year, and I think a
Yeah.
lot of people had that too, but they all had different names. We had something called field day at the end of the year, where if you had good grades and you returned your library books, you could participate in some fun activities. It was kind of like a day of being in a fair or an amusement park, or 3 days worth of kind of like what do you call it? Carnival games. You know what I mean? And they were fun. You look forward to that shit every year. And my teacher, because I grew up in a kind of a poor household, we never had a lot of money. So every time I lost my library books, my mom never had the money to replace them. So if you couldn't replace anything or pay the fees, you couldn't really participate in field day. But my teachers went above and beyond for us all the time. And she paid out of her own pocket some of my library book fees so I can participate in field
Dauntless
day
teacher
with
over and
the other
became the teacher.
kids. she did that for me. Unfortunately, my teacher ended up passing away back in 2007. She died when she was in her 40s. She was very young. She was an amazing woman. She was like a second parent to me. And every teacher I ever had after that was nothing like her. And the fact that she did so much for her students, and a lot of them did a lot for their students in my school. Even at Christmas time, they put up an act. One teacher would come downstairs, a 4th grade teacher would come downstairs to the 2nd graders, and she was like, oh my god, I saw Santa! Santa's reindeer landed on the roof. Like, they made up like a story like that to get us like, what? Santa's in our school? Like, they did that every year, the exact same word. She would come down in the middle of class and surprise us and act like Santa was on the roof and said, oh yeah, he said if you guys behave this year, then all of us can go on a vacation, on a field trip or something like that. Like, they did cool stuff like that. They interacted. They made learning fun. Like, for example, she used to sing math problems to us. And stuff like that.
Teachers should teach about Santa.
I miss people like that. Teachers that would go out of their way to make learning fun, so that way you would remember how to do certain things, even long after childhood was over. No. It's not about teaching about Santa. It wasn't about... Okay, nobody thought about that stuff back then. This is the 90s. Nobody thought about any of that stuff back then. It wasn't about Santa. It was just the fact that the kids would get excited.
My crush teacher was Emma Francis from England.
She was getting the kids excited about an event that was going to happen. So they interacted with us. Things were very different back then. None of us cared about, you know, political stuff, political correctness, all that crap. We were kids. We learned about all sorts of different things at my school. Whether it be Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Santa, Christianity, like, you know, all that stuff. We learned everything. The Chinese New Year, that's the first time I ever learned about Kwanzaa, too. They taught us everything. All the holidays. They participated in all the holidays. We even participated in Hanukkah stuff. Like, they did everything. We had a teacher who got
locked up for taking pics of girls.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. The fact that it was just engaging and fun, that was what learning was about. They made learning fun. Nowadays, if you even mention the word Santa in school, parents will flip the fuck out.
As a kid, I believed until I was in high school.
Yeah, I kinda... You wonder how I found out Santa wasn't real? My mom there used to be a hotline back in the day where you would call Santa and Santa would talk to you on the phone and tell you, you've been a good boy, and of course your parents would tell him your name, and you would be like, how did you know my name? How did you know what I was wearing right now? You know, stuff like that. There was a hotline that you would call every year. Now, I was in the car with my mother, and the radio ad came up for the Santa hotline, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I looked at my mom, and I was like, you lied to me! And that's how I found out Santa wasn't real. I was like in the 4th grade. But the other thing that my mom used to do, she would go Christmas shopping with us, and she told us that all of our toys that she was buying were for the orphanage, and that none of it was for us. So we would actually sit there and pick out toys that, well, we did actually donate to the Toys for Tots. So before you get all angry at my mother, we actually did pick out toys and donated it. But everything that we picked out, my mom bought for us too. That's how she found out what we wanted. So we were going around Christmas shopping for ourselves, for my mother, while my mother was doing Christmas shopping for us, unknowingly thinking that we're shopping for somebody else. And that's how my mother went Christmas shopping for the longest time. She took advantage of our childhood stupidity. and that's how she found out what we wanted for Christmas.
He used to stand under the steps looking to curse no cap some scrolls forth him red-handed told their mom and dad and he was arrested.
Oh, that's disgusting. That's the that's the other problem that you have. A lot of schools are just hiring anybody to be teachers without doing any proper background. They're not finding out if they've had history of sexual, like like sexual assault. They don't find out if they had any history of domestic violence, criminal histories at all. They don't find out if they are predators. They just hire anybody because teachers don't make that much money. And a lot of these teachers only are there for the money. They have no passion, compassion at all. They have
He was known to
nothing.
like 2-4 or something.
And the fact that there's so many young girls out there who just, unfortunately, have that mindset that I can do what I want, I'm an adult, and I want to get pregnant before I'm 21. It's just, they're dating their teachers, and the teachers are dating their students, and that's allowed. That is allowed in this society, and it just pisses, it's disgusting to me. 15-year-olds dating 40-year-olds. 15-year-olds dating 30-year-olds. 15-year-olds dating 60-year-olds. And the parents are okay with that in some of these situations. Oh, she's this and that. I have no control over her. She's just gonna do... like an episode of Jerry Springer or something like that. Unfortunately, that's what everything is like now. And if you say anything at all, you automatically get the, well, you need to mind your business type thing. That attitude. I can't stand it. Or, okay, example. Everybody knows that when you play Call of Duty, everybody has a nasty attitude and uses nasty words. Now, there are times where I play Call of Duty and I'm playing with or against a 5-year-old. A 5-year-old. Why is there a 5-year-old playing a first-person shooter video game and swearing at people and saying things? The parents think it's cute. And you know what? The parents are the ones telling them what to say. You're teaching your child horrible shit. And you know, I actually sat there and I said, you need to go to bed or something. It's for one, it's late and this game is not for you.
Welcome to the culture of the world.
And then the parents came on the game, took the microphone away, heard what we said to him, and told us that we need to mind our business and shut our mouths. I was like, no, because you're a shitty parent. This kid should not be playing this game, and he should not be saying these things. Telling me to get to the kitchen. Are you kidding me? You're teaching your child to say and do these things. This is not cute. It is not funny. Like, I've seen in this town also, with the music, the lyrics that I hear in today's music.
Some of their parents or family are right there.
Exactly. With the music that you hear and the lyrics that they play and the rap music, I've seen little girls, little boys, these little children, they're on the street sitting there dancing to the music, but they're dancing like little adults. And their parents are with their phones and they're still, oh, look at how cute. That's not cute. That's not cute. It's disgusting behavior, and your child should not be dancing like that.
Money, it's normally a rich old man. They prey on young girls, and the mums and dads don't say nothing as long as that money is getting paid. It's
exactly. And this is today's society. When I was a kid, it was frowned upon. It was totally frowned upon. But now, it's a way of life. It's socially accepted. And you're the weirdo for saying otherwise. I actually got into an argument with somebody on Instagram for the first time ever because somebody posted a picture that was actually sweet of an old couple.
Look at the Kelly.
Oh my god, don't even talk about him. There was an old couple that was at a softball game, or at their grandson's softball game, right? And I don't know if you can find it online, but it's a picture that was going around. And so there was nowhere for anybody to sit. And it's an elderly couple. And his wife was sitting on the old... Okay, the old man got down on one knee and had his other knee up. And had his wife sit on his knee. They're a married couple, and he presented his knee for some place for his wife to sit. Because there were no seats at the football game. or the softball game or wherever. They were outside, some kind of sport. So I thought, oh, that's so sweet. You know, that's such a gentleman thing to do. That's a good husband. That's a good man. That's a good thing to do. Would you best believe all the comments under this picture was of them saying, oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's that boomer shit. Oh, to hell if I'm gonna have my girl sit on my knees. And I'm just sitting there like, it's called being a gentleman. It's called chivalry. It's called
Freemasons look how freaked up they are.
being a good husband, a good spouse. It's a common gesture. It's like I'm just sitting there with my mouth open, just in awe. So then they told me, okay, boomer, stupid shit like that, and they're attacking me and telling me that I need to shut up, and that's stupid, and I'm just like, so if your girlfriend has nowhere to sit, you're not going to help her, you know, you're not going to have her sit on your lap, you're not going to have her be treated like a fucking good person, like you're not going to treat your girlfriend with respect, you're not going to be a gentleman, you're not going to do that? And they're like, no, hell no, that bitch can sit on the floor. Those were his exact words. That bitch can sit on the ground. The fuck if she's gonna sit on my knee. And I just sat there like, I don't understand. And then these are the same girls that chase these boys and talking about how much they love them. What do you love?
Note that some simp SHT.
I know. It's just stupid. I grew up at a time where people held the door for each other. That if you're walking down the street and you're holding the umbrella, your boyfriend or whoever you're with would hold the umbrella for you, even if you didn't ask them to. And I don't think anybody ever asked them to, but they'll just take the umbrella and they'll hold it for you because they're being sweet.
No day until the happens, LOL.
My current boyfriend, whenever I'm walking, if we're walking together, he always walks on the left of me, because I guess, I mean, it's tradition. The woman's supposed to walk on the right side of you, and the men's supposed to be walking closest to the road. That's just old tradition. That's all. That's what I grew up with, though.
Imagine holding hands.
Imagine holding hands. It's just, it hurts me. It hurts me a lot to think that there's so many young women who will have no idea what a good man is, who will have no idea what it's like to be treated so well by somebody who really loves and cares about you. Because there's nobody teaching their sons. Nobody's teaching their sons how to be the proper gentleman they're supposed to be. And nobody's teaching their daughters to be the proper woman they're supposed to be. These girls don't even know how to cook. They don't know how to mother. They don't know how to be nurturing. The sons, these boys, they don't know how to be respectful. They don't know how to be a gentleman. They don't know how to clean up after themselves.
A good female knows her place.
Now, I'm not saying that. Now, I'm all for, you know, independence and stuff like that. You know, I'm the girl that does everything herself. I'm the girl that if I have a flat tire, I get the fuck out of my car and I put that damn spare on. Because I don't have Triple H.
In the kitchen.
And, like, I'm the girl that if I want to make something to eat, I will sit there and I'll cook a meal for my man. Because he's hungry and he had a long day at work. But that's what... I grew up at a different time, though. But every girl should still know how to cook something other than ramen noodles and macaroni and cheese. Every girl should know how to, you know, it's not one being the other. When you're in a relationship, it's not about one being the other and other being, you know, vice versa. It's about being equal. It's about supporting each other. It's about doing things together. There's not one person has one rule and the other one has another rule. When you're in a relationship, everything's done together and you guys are both equal. Yeah, you can have your own space. He can have his time out if he wants to, and she can have her time out if she wants to. You don't have to be with each other 24 hours a day. You don't have to stand each other 24 hours a day. Every human being needs personal space. But if you're going to really be in a relationship with somebody, and you really care about that person,
My fam is spoiled.
if you had a hard day at work, rub his feet.
I once ordered food and said I cooked
Even
it to
if
my
you're not a
autistic
feet
dad.
person, like, if I'm okay, first of all, I'm not a foot person. I don't like my foot being touched. But I will sit there and I will give my boyfriend a massage. I will rub his feet. I will rub his legs. I will rub his shoulder. I will massage his scalp. I'll do all that stuff. I'll put lotion on his skin. I'll do all that stuff. And I do all that stuff. And he loves it. And he does the same thing for me. If I can't reach my back to put lotion on it, he'll put lotion on my back for me. You know, that's just what you do. There's intimacy without being intimate, you know? That's what being a spouse, being a companion is all about. Being there for each other.
Cause we didn't have it as kids, but to an extent.
It's just, it bothers me so much that this generation's version of love is how many people you can be with, how many people can be in your bed, and what she can do for you in bed, and vice versa. That's what, and how much money you have. That's the version of love I'm getting from this generation, and it's wrong. That's why so many of these people have relationship issues. And that's why so many of these people are raising kids by themselves. Because they don't know how to love themselves first. They don't know how to be nurturing to themselves first before you love someone else and be nurturing to someone else. If you don't love yourself and you don't know how to be caring, nurturing, or genuine, then you're not going to ever find that for yourself, and you're not going to find that, and then nobody's going to give that to you. But everybody expects everything handed to them. And that's not the way things work. That's not the way things work at all. That's why you have so many older couples that they got married. Like my great-grandparents, for example. They were childhood playmates. They were kids that lived down the street from each other. They went to elementary school together. They went to middle school, high school together. And when they grew up and got out of high school, they ended up marrying each other and having 13 kids, and they lived and died together, okay? My great-grandparents lived in a totally different time, and they were together until the end. That is where I learned the value of relationships. Through thickness and in fucking thin. Through better and for worse. And by the time they were old, they were talking about how they wanted to divorce each other and how they couldn't stand each other. But at the end of the night, they always said that they loved each other and they apologized to each other before they went to bed. My great-grandfather, the last day he was alive, he was on the roof, fixing the roof and fixing the house for my great-grandmother because he knew he didn't have very much long in the world. And there was stuff that needed to be fixed on the house. He made sure that house was in the best shape he could before he left her. Gave her a kiss goodnight, told her he loved her, and he fell asleep and he didn't wake up. That is love.
She a pain in the butt.
Now, it's okay you can't stand each other. It really is. It's okay if you can't stand each other. 19 years is a long time. But you know what? You made it to 19 years, didn't you? You can't stand each other. You're going to have the honeymoon stage. This is the part that everybody forgets. When you meet each other, there's the kissy-goo-goo, I can't be without you, honeymoon stage, and then you get comfortable where you're like getting used to each other, and then there's the part where one day you're going to wake up and you can't stand each other, and then you're going to find little things where I can't stand the way she does this, and I can't stand the way he does that, and I can't stand you, get on my nerves. But at the end of the night, you tell each other you love each other, and that's that. Oh, did I just leave combat? Whoops. But that's the way it is. It's healthy. Those little petty arguments that you have are healthy. It's a healthy relationship. But that doesn't mean go and cheat on each other. I don't know how many... I don't think I've met anybody that hasn't cheated on each other in this generation. I've been with my dude. I've been with my man. I've been with him for 5 years. 5 years. And I've never slept with any other person. I've never slept with anybody else. Just him. Now, in the beginning of our relationship, he made a mistake. But there was he made up and apologized for it, but what happened was somebody told him that I was cheating on him, so he cheated on me to get back at me instead of asking. And then he felt mad stupid afterwards. I was hurt. We broke up for a little while, but then he realized that he was so dumb and he made a mistake, and he made it up. I forgave him. I forgave him, and we've been perfect ever since. So yeah, we've had our little flaws, but at least, you know, I'm not saying it was justified and it was right, but if you can forgive each other and then like still be so close, and I mean, there's such a thing as being young and dumb, and that's what it was. He was young and dumb. So, mistakes were made, and we made up and forgave, and we've been together perfectly fine ever since. If you can overcome all those obstacles every time there's an obstacle, then that person's a keeper. Being in a relationship is probably one of the hardest things that you can probably do in your life, besides before you have kids. But it also shouldn't be so much work either. Now, I'm not saying to be lenient and not put any effort in it at all. You still gotta put effort, time, and care into a relationship. It's like planting a seed and growing a flower. You gotta water it, you gotta nurture it, you gotta give it nutrients and make sure it gets plenty of sunlight. You gotta build a foundation before you build a house. You're gonna run into some problems on the way. You're gonna stub a finger.
How's the enough hunting going?
Hey, Maddie. Hunting's going great. Having a conversation
it's what makes
and
you stronger,
playing
but it's
games.
like a growing tree.
Exactly. And that's the part I think this generation has lost. They want everything handed to them. They want everything easy. And it's to the point where they don't know how to handle anything tough. So the second a problem comes around, they can't handle it and they just quit. Like in video games. The second they get shot, they leave the game. I don't want to lose. I want to win. Well, you gotta you gotta practice a little before you can win. You're gonna suck a lot in the beginning. You're gonna get killed in a video game. You're gonna lose a couple of games before you win some. Hello, how are you? For those who just joined in, we're just playing the Dauntless and having a conversation. Doesn't matter. We've been on several different topics tonight. You can ask me anything. We can talk about anything. Just be respectful. That's all I ask for.
I wish the game would let you have the option to load in slowly. Solo, not slowly.
I think, doesn't it? Did they take solo away? No, solo should be in there. It says enter matchmaking
let you have larger than a
or mention without. I'm sorry. You can enter the game or skip matchmaking is what the option is. So you can play solo.
Solo wasn't an option when I last played as far as I remember. Maybe I just did it wrong each time.
Oh no, when you put in the game, when you go into the game, you have to hit the skip matchmaking button to go in by yourself. You probably missed that button because you probably thought you were skipping matchmaking
I
altogether.
know people play Dauntless daily.
I used to play Dauntless every day, but I kind of got bored with it after a while. But then they updated it and put all this new stuff in here, so I've been coming back every time they add things to the game. In the beginning, they had nothing really to do, and once you maxed out the game, there was nothing to do. But now there's so much more to do in the game, and now you have more, they put more skins and stuff in here, so you can get more with every season that they put in the game. There's something new. And there's also things in the game that you can't get anymore, so. I think all the weapons are...
in this I couldn't really refarm.
MHW? What's MHW? Maybe, I probably know, but I can't think what it is at the moment. Oh, we've actually covered a couple of different topics tonight, haven't we? And nobody got mad, which is the best part. We all actually sat here and were talking, and nobody got mad. Yeah, I don't. Eventually, I get sick of it, and I take a break. But I also take my time with it. Like, I'll play it for a little while, and then I won't touch it for a couple of months. Because I love this game so much, I don't want to overplay it. So, why can't I pick up a flower? Because I'm shocked. I have to wait? There we go. Yeah, I love this game too much to want to overdo it. So that's why I don't touch it, and then I come back to it whenever I feel like playing. Only because I enjoy it so much and I don't want to. But to play it every single day, well, that's dedication too. Everybody has their pleasures. Some people just love things so much that they want to keep playing it. They have a dedication to it. Some people probably have a sponsorship to it too, where they get things, or testing it out, or have an agreement with the people who made the game, or I don't know. Everybody's different though. We all have our... I play this game mostly to talk, because it's a game where I don't have to focus too hard on it, so I can have a conversation with you guys.
I used to play this game every day.
I'm glad that they put in these gliders though. I do enjoy these gliders. I remember when I first started playing Dauntless, I was like, oh, I was fighting against the Malkrin, and I was just like, I really wish they put something in here so we can fly, because like fighting certain behemoths, we can't reach them. So if we can get to a point where we can jump up and then fly down and just land on their backs or something, that would be so helpful. And then I didn't think that, like a year later, that they would come out with these gliders, and I was like, yes, finally they heard me. Like creatures like the Hellion and Malkrin And all those flying behemoths are very difficult to fight. Because A, you gotta kinda... Their faces are too high, so you can't always get stagger damage. But if you jump off the cliff and trigger... or do a special move and do it on their backs or something, it's much easier to kill them from up top than it is down below. Ah, damn it. I don't think I've had to use my... Well, maybe I did a while ago, but I don't think in a while I haven't used my... revive. I'm surprised he doesn't get shocked by his own... electric orbs. Stop slapping me around, damn it! Take a chill pill. Why do I keep missing? No, that messed me up. I don't know. Life is strange, boys and girls.
Loadout.
Life is strange. And unfortunately, we have to keep living in this life until...
Like the nature Cherub and stuff.
Until, life, well... Until life continues on to the next world. Till then... There's nothing we can do about these things, but we can also... Even though there's nothing we can do about the way life is right now, we can still start with us to make changes. We don't have to be like everybody else. Remember, what is the definition of normal? What is normal? Normal is a standardized... Normal is a standardized idea that is socially acceptable to the rest of the world. All it is just a standardized idea of what's acceptable. That is the definition of normal. You do not have to be standard, a standard idea. You can be anything you want. And there's nothing wrong with being unique, and there's nothing wrong with being you. We don't have to be like everybody else. We can be ourselves.
Normal is this beast you're fighting.
Normal is this beast that I am fighting, yes, Nezaga. But eventually, being unique beats that normal. Just like I just did. Pound his ass to the ground. I know damn well that I'm far from normal. I'm probably like... No, I'm definitely the black sheep in my family. I've always been that outcast in class too. I was the girl that kept to myself and in class, and I had a small group of friends of weirdos like me that sat at the table at the cafeteria that nobody wanted to hang out with because we were too different. And you know what? I stayed true to myself. I never changed. The only thing that changed was I'm not a kid anymore. Just about it. But I stayed true to myself. And I'm not going to change for anybody. And I'm not going to let anybody tell me that I have to be a certain way just to appease other people. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And there's nothing you can do about it. But I do still follow the rules. I obey the laws, and that's pretty much the only thing I can do, that I have to do. But other than that, don't you let nobody tell you otherwise. You can like what you like, and nobody can take that from you. And you can be who you are, and do whatever you want.
Hey sweetheart, how you been?
The only thing that matters is that you're alive, and you're enjoying yourself and your life. You love yourself and your life. Or at least love yourself. You don't have to love your life. I don't know what your life situation is. My life situation sucks, but I am enjoying myself. And life is way too short to be worrying about all this bullshit. You know what I mean? I've lost so many friends. Very young friends. I've lost family members. Both naturally and taken by others. One minute you're here, and the next you're gone. I've learned that lesson so many times. And I want all of you to know, from the bottom of my heart, that I want nothing more than all of you to be happy, healthy, and just to be yourself. Honestly. Because you never know when it's going to be your time. And if you did know, what would you do with your time? I wouldn't know. If I knew that I was going to die tomorrow, I'm pretty much probably going to do just this. I'm going to be here, streaming, talking to all of you, knowing that I only have an hour left to live. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Because at least I'm enjoying myself and I'm happy. And I'm making other people happy. And I'm entertaining other people. And if I can bring a little bit of happiness to somebody, or a little bit of joy, just for just a little while, then... I killed him? Okay. If I can bring a little bit of joy to somebody, then that's all I could ever ask for. I did my part. I'm doing my part. And that was my purpose. We all have a purpose. Each and every one of us has a purpose, and when that purpose is done, well, I guess we can move on gracefully, can we? Live your life with no regrets. You cannot ever regret anything because at one point you wanted it. You cannot regret anything because at one point you wanted it. How can you regret something that you wanted? So live your life with no regrets and be happy. Each and every one of you. And never mind about anything that's going on in this world, because it's not affecting your life, and it's not affecting theirs. Yes, I am. I'm about to get off here after this fight. Because I just realized that it's almost been 3 hours I've been playing Dauntless. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm going to be streaming Modern Warfare. So when I get off of Dauntless, I'm moving over to Modern Warfare. But I have to end the stream to start a new game. Only because it's on PlayStation. So if anybody wants to continue to watch me stream, when I finish this fight here, just hang tight. I will be right back. other half of the stream, which I only had planned on doing an hour of Dauntless and then the remaining of the stream Modern Warfare, but I ended up having a really long conversation with all of you, and I lost track of time. It was well worth it, because guess what? We learned something about each other today, didn't we? You learned that you can come here and talk to me. And that we can talk about anything. And we learned that, well, I hope we learned that I'm an honest person. And I care about everybody. And I learned that you guys are awesome and you're really cool people, and I would love to have you guys keep coming back and seeing me. We're a growing family on this channel. Welcome to my city. Citizens! Am I here beating his ass by myself? Yes. I'm trying to access admin bolt, but he keeps whipping me with his damn tail. I just got a shard up the butt. Why are you running? Die! 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 He just falls over and dies. I love the Draft's death is so dramatic. He's like, oh, I'm dead.
Inwell TY. Happy to be here.
Really, Boreas? Mother effer. Yes, run away, you dirty little bat. Oh, wow, he just came out of nowhere. He's not happy I'm killing his homies. No, I want to live. Oh, the crane. We got the glowing bats that keep running away every time I try to smack them around, and then you got the little bats that are cocky and they're like, come over here, fight me. And then you got the big badass that's like, you're killing all my bats! And he keeps getting in my face. And then he just falls over and dies, because I don't remember killing him. Thought he was still alive. A good chunk of alive. Did I finish the event? Oh, for crying out loud. I'm doing this whole event by myself. Usually there's other slayers in the game, but they didn't show up. Damn things keep blowing up. And then you have these exploding bats that just explode regardless. Who's this? That sounds like more bats. Oh, get out of here! The second they explode, they hurt you. Oh, okay, they're gone. Oh, is he? I think he's the one I need to fight. Or not. Oh, every time I dodge something. These big ass wings. Anyone still here with me? Or did I scare everybody off? Crap. Woo! I landed on. I can never break that thing before it hurts me. He's coming for me. I could have sworn in a million... You would rage. I don't know where you are. Yes! He didn't like that at all. I can't see anything! Oh, shit. I can't see anything at all. I think there's two of them. Ah, crap. Crap, 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 crap. Stop covering me with eyes. Oh my goodness. ML Harvey, thanks for the follow. Killtastic, appreciate it. Oh. Woo! So much ice. Getting my ass kicked and I have no more health. Alright, cool, that's nice. You're gonna land right on top of me, watch. You're such a frick bird. Do I have Iceborne on? Where is this thing? Oh, you would land on me. Ow. don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I was doing so well a moment ago. Right outside the blizzard bubble. What? I'm frozen in the air? Oh, at least that didn't get me because it was a glitch and a half. Screw you, bird. For realsies. Ah, my goodness gracious. Ow! I have no stamina. You're that mean bird. I don't like you. There's nowhere to hide. There it is. Oh, he's coming! Keep your hands to yourself. And that gets me. Where is it? Where is this damn thing? Oh, come the hell on. Well, you missed. Perfect dodge. Can't find the bird, though. Oh, bullshit. See, now I'm just getting obliterated. Why is he still... Oh my god. I think I've only hurt him a little bit. This is going on far too long. Alright, this is so an unfair advantage because one, he can spawn more than one freaking frost thing, blizzard, whatever, and two, he's a flying rat. So I can't see where he goes. He's always in the air. He's always flying. He's almost dead now. I have no more, this is my last revive, so trying to hurt his ass. But every freaking time I get anywhere near him, he flies off. And I get caught in these stupid ass crystals. But I don't want him to fly away either, because he'll leave. He's gonna kill me. Ah, I finally killed his armwood, bitch! Yeah! Die! Motherfucker. Sorry, I was frustrated. I hate that damn bird. And just like that, the event's over. Only there's usually a squad of people with me, and that didn't happen. So we're gonna go back to Ramsgate. I'm gonna heal, pointlessly heal, and then I'm gonna go back to Ramsgate. Negative 61%. Well, you weren't there, game, okay? At least we killed his ass. Alright.
Okay everyone, the stream will return. Switching games.
Now, if there's anybody here right now with me, does anybody want, if you're not going to go and watch me do the other part, does anybody want to see a kitten? They were born just yesterday, and I will show you a kitten if you want to see one.
Does anyone want to see a kitten?
I got to hold one earlier because Mama Cat went to go eat, and she got up and she kind of dragged she dragged one of her kittens with her to go eat. He didn't leave the nest, he was okay, but he was attached to the teat, and she got up and walked and scraped them off of her. Cats do that all the time. I can't tell you how many times that's happened. Africa Disaster, thanks for the follow. Thank you. Killtastic. Appreciate it. I'm assuming that means yes, you guys want to see a kitten. Alright, I'll show you guys a kitten before I end the stream. And then I'm gonna switch games. We're gonna move from Dauntless to Modern Warfare. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. You got one that's not eating. I like this one. So we got a baby kitty.
He'll join if you want to run some ESC.
See? Little baby kitty. Isn't it cute? I like this one. He doesn't cry. Or she doesn't cry. This one's a girl. She's so little. You go back to mama. Oh my goodness. Alright. I am... You want to play? Okay. Yeah, I'll run an Eska before I end the stream if you want. What's your thing?
Epic.
What happened? Oh, I don't know if it'll show you.
He'll add you, mine never works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the same. Kill City Kitty. Pretty simple. Hi, Misty. Hi, Mama Kitty. I am thirsty as hell. I think I need more tonics.
Go on. I'm all ears. I stand by all of my concoctions, of course. It's a big shower, but you get what you pay for. Go on now. Go slay with your friends.
Go slay with your friends now. Okay, lady, because I like killing things with my friends.
Okay. Let me know.
What did I come here to see?
Listen closely.
Why can't I... Oh, because I haven't fought an Emberman in a long time, that's why. Or Blaze. I thought I had on a Frosty. Why does my playlist always stop working when I'm trying to scroll?
Maintain your focus.
I see.
I'm downloading
Hello.
Dauntless. Can we play?
Yes.
Yes, I'm playing an Eska real quick with Podington and then we are switching to Wartsener. Wartson.
This thing reads everything weird. Oh, I
Okay.
ran out of grenades.
Greetings from Ostia. Beware the coming storm.
Alright, let's go.
Start whenever.
Which escalation do you want to play?
Which Eska? Terra.
Terra, good choice. 10 to 50. 1 to 13. I like 10 to 50 because 1 to 13 is too easy. But I don't know what level you are.
50.
Awesome choice.
Slayer. Let's chat. If
Oh,
you
he has
have
a
some
quest?
time.
This guy hasn't had a quest in forever.
Stay warm out there.
Stay warm out there. I like that they programmed these guys within the season. Oh, I cannot wait till spring. Today was gorgeous outside. The temperature dropped the second the sun came down. But you could feel it. When the sun's out in the daytime, you can feel that winter is over and spring is on its way. Oh. Oh my god, I can't. I have such a weakness. Every time she gets up to eat, all I hear is just meow, meow. I love kittens.
Close to the maelstrom's heart before. Can't say I'm a fan. We'll be back to pick you up when you reach the top, skipper.
I can't see how anybody would ever want to hurt a tiny little baby like this. Wait, a spore? No, that makes sense. I missed. Ah. Caca. Ah, this bird again. I just fought this bird. Now, why is he here? He's not. Ah. He's not even the threat. For crying out loud. Not this shit again. Ah! Wish it was that easy to kill that damn thing last time. All of us got together and was like, F that thing. There's still a significant amount of people that play this game. There may not be enough people streaming it, but there's still a significant amount of people that do play this game. Lady Croft. Kind of reminded me of Laura Croft. I think that was what the intention is. Rizikiri! Awesome. I hate fighting him because he's always floating and you have to hit him in the tail. Can't get to his head to do any kind of stagger damage. Until you knock him on his ass. I don't know where I'm going. Because his face is a weakness. That's why you can't hit him in the face, because his face is freaking weakness. Ah, except in Rizikiri Goo. Neato, I like the giant mushroom thing that they're doing here. Like, the Terra map is actually pretty beautiful, pretty to look at. Alright, well I hate this bird, so... No! He raged! Now he's gonna heal. Damn it! Shroud! Oh, what? He flew away right when I got admin bolt. No. Fair. You would land on me. I was gonna say, that's not him. Somehow I landed in a crack. Yes. Oh. Oh, but I want the fairies. I got my little fairy now. Yes. These things do a lot of damage.
Can't let that beast continue to feed on this island. You know what to do, Cap.
Do you know the mushroom man, the mushroom man, the mushroom man? He has an ugly face. Ow. Oh, he caught me! I was ground pounding him and he freaking caught me. Well, that was fast and disappointing. But I wanted to kill him more. He's already dead. All asses.
That was slow, lol.
It was slow. I thought it went by too fast. Maybe I'm having just too much fun. Maybe that's it.
I got a sub 10 sec with crit pots before solo, lol.
Nice. Do you want to do one more, or are we ending it here for now? Because we can always play at any time too. Now that you've had me, and I'm gonna probably be on here tomorrow off stream and playing the game.
LLV50 real fast.
Okay.
I just need a bit of XP, lol.
I don't think I've done a frost escalation. Oh, I haven't done the frost escalation yet. I didn't have it unlocked before. So this is the first time I've done a frost escalation then. Finally. My first frost escalation. We'll end it on a first frost escalation then.
Frost?
Yeah. They just made a new character. So I have no idea what we're about to fight. Just letting you know that right now. I have no idea what any of this is. Better buy more stamina.
Let's talk brass tacks.
Oh, I have plenty of stamina. I'm just only allowed to have 4 this time. What the hell?
No?
I used to be able to carry 6. Now I only can carry 4? What the hell kind of grimy shit is that? The new monster is called Urska. Sounds Russian. Let's see what this beautiful masterpiece looks like. Old Ramsgate.
Skyslayer, you hunt where few of your kind ever have. The ice field of Skaldskar, my home. You are welcome to slay the behemoths and gather the charged aether you find here. Just make sure you keep yourself warm. The frost, it bites. I'll do what I can to help you deal with the frostbite. Take shelter in the area.
Frostbite is a bitch. Oh, what the hell? Frostbite builds up over time during frost escalation and rises faster each time a behemoth is defeated. When frostbite reaches 100%, you are frozen and cannot act until your allies reduce your frostbite below 75. Use your team's avatar abilities, Linea's boons, and Frost Warden Blazers to reduce frostbite for you and your allies. Okie dokie. Ah, oh, damn! You have me walking in water? Is this a frost version of this guy? A Skarn? A frost Skarn? That's funny.
The charged aether is spiking. It's been trapped in a load zone, so you'll need to extract it with your lantern. You can see the power trapped within. Charged aether is certainly unpredictable. It can even provide surprising help when you least expect it. Look for zones of warmth to beat the frostbite. Skyslayers aren't made for this weather. Your work here is done, Skyslayer. Ride the aether winds to your next battle when you're ready.
This is an interesting one. This one's actually, it seems like they put more effort and time into. But it looks like old Ramsgate. course they have a Frost Gnasher. Why am I not surprised? They have a Gnasher for every freaking element. Still a worthless squirrel. I like this one. I like how it's different from the other ones.
Take this boon. When you do great injury to your foes, your allies will grow stronger.
It kind of... Oh shit, I fell off the mountain! Of course I would fall off the mountain, why wouldn't I? Did that say Volt Wolf? What did I miss? Oh. It's just a, Stormclaw? Is it a Stormclaw? It doesn't look like a normal Stormclaw. Maybe it was a Volt Wolf. What does it say? Temper is born Stormclaw. Okay.
Here to help, Sky Slayer. I'll target their weak spots. You aim for my marks.
Shit. Oh, that was a close call. Oh, what the hell? Why did it inactivate? Where's my glider? Damn you. I guess we're in for a surprise.
This behemoth is vulnerable. Hit my mark, Sky Slayer.
Hot shot. Why do I hear... For a second, I thought I heard
Sky Slayer.
music from The Shining.
A beast my people consider a living legend. The Urska has dwelled deep within the heart of Skaldiskar's ice caverns for as long as we can remember. And my most sacred duty as queen is to see its end. Unfortunately, it never seems to stay dead. Perhaps this will be its final fight.
Alright, we're gonna fight some kind of Hellcat. Oh shit. With a spiky tail that goes in the ground and tries to kill you. At least it's a cat. A real cat. It's appropriate that it would be a saber-tooth. The hell did it go? Oh, I don't like that. It's a nib. damn it. Oh, I hit it the wrong direction. Oh, that knocked me out of it. Oh, he pushes us? Melody! Hit it! Oh, for crying out loud. And that got wasted. Well, he's a lot harder than I thought. Oh, come on. He would. This frostbite shit hurts my pride. Oh, there's a boon right there. This person has frostbite too. And help me. Oh yeah. The only person that doesn't have frostbite needs to fix us. What the? Are you kidding? He's not helping any of us. Well, I feel like I didn't do anything.
It always seems to find a way. But the Frost Wardens, and perhaps our new allies, will be ready.
I spent most of my time frozen. Use pylons next time, he writes into the chat. Alright. Well, that was Frost Escalation. First time I've ever used it. or played
I'm
it.
only like level 1 on the skill tree for Frost, no amps, nothing lol.
No, it's fine. I didn't even know what I was doing, period. Like, that was the first time I've ever seen that level, that kind of escalation, that anything. And it didn't help. See, this is the problem I have with this game. A lot of times, you have players on here. Okay, you're experienced. You know what's going on. But some of us haven't played in a while. We have the idea of what we're doing. We know what we're doing. But you know that there's other people that don't know what they're doing. You know there's other people that haven't played the game before. So you're just going to be a dick and leave everybody for dead and, oh, bring this next time. Be better next time. Mother, you used to be a nub just like the rest of us. So how are you going to treat everybody? Just because you're a little more experienced, you're going to treat them a little awful?
I'll be here.
Like, come on now. I hate people like that. They were beginners at 1.2. They didn't know what the hell they were doing at 1.2, so that was unnecessary. It's unnecessary behavior, is what I'm saying. But anyways, this is it for Dauntless. We're gonna get off Dauntless, and we're gonna switch over to Call of Duty. Because I think I'm gonna be streaming for the rest of the night.
LOL, I carried all the way to the boss, he did nothing.
I know, right?
Fuck that guy. Yeah. Exactly.
So okay, so we're gonna switch over. For those who are still gonna stick around, just give me a couple of minutes, because I don't have a computer, so I can't just, click the game off and start another one and then still be on the same stream. I literally have to stop this stream and start another stream over to begin a different stream, different game. So bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna turn this stream off, and I'm gonna come right back online, and we're gonna play Call of Duty. So please stand by. For those who aren't gonna come back, have a good night, have a good day tomorrow, stay safe, healthy, practice social distancing, and have a kill-tastic rest of your night. For those of you who are going to join me playing Warzone, hang tight, I will be right back. I should be like a stewardess or something, I'm so professional. Alright, see you guys.